And joining me now, live from New York, conservative columnist and author, the one and only Ann Coulter. How are you, Ann?
Deeply depressed, and you?
I am certainly concerned, but let's talk about why you're depressed.
Well, listening to your opening statement, I was thinking to myself, oh, I wish I could believe that. I wish I could believe there's still hope. I can't see any way to sugarcoat what a disaster this is. I mean, there are 24 Republicans in the Senate who voted against the omnibus spending bill, and about half of them did it for the right reason, like Senators Tom Cotton and David Perdue and Ron Johnson and a few others. So, you know, maybe we can run them for president. But there was only one guy who said at every speech, at every rally for 2 years, that he would build the wall. And he has now signed a bill to prohibit the building the wall. You know, you say that he did it, and he claims he did it, although I note the Wall Street Journal said he did it because he wanted to go to Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, that's baloney. That's
your corporate newspaper.
No, it's not my corporate anything. This guy is the hardest working guy who's ever been in that White House. He doesn't sleep, and he works day and night. But, you know,
it didn't pay off here.
You know why? Because the Republicans didn't care enough.
No, but we knew that. We knew that from Trump's campaign. We knew they were swine. We thought he was perhaps not the world's greatest negotiator, but a negotiator. And we got nothing, nothing, nothing. Chuck Schumer's flack is tweeting out, we're getting tired of winning. And this business about how he did it to protect, you know, national defense and how important it is. There is no more crucial attack on our national defense than the fact that we don't have a wall. More people are dying, as you were saying in your opening statement, more people are dying every year from heroin and fentanyl overdoses than died each year than died in the entire course of the Vietnam War. And that is 100% because we do not have a wall at our border. I mean, if I thought there were any hope, there are things Trump can do. Somebody's got to, you know, brush up on the Constitution. He's the commander-in-chief. It's his job to protect our borders.
What can he do? How can he do it? Now, given what he's got, how can he do that? And by the way, you can't make light of North Korea with the wackadoo over there, Rocket Man. You know, you can't. No, and Iran, who's committed to destroying
North Korea, look, for Trump to be saying, and if China won't deal with North Korea, we will. It's on the order of the premier of China saying, and if America won't deal with Mexico, we will. North Korea is China's problem. Mexico's our problem.
Except North Korea is threatening to kill us, not China.
They're not going to do that. That's crazy.
Hey, were you with the basketball player with Dennis Rodman? You in on some private talks?
No, but I've seen the missiles. They go like that.
What can the president do? What can the president do as commander-in-chief?
On the day after his inauguration, it's his authority under the Constitution that cannot be taken away from him by any legislature, by any court. I'm quite confident the Supreme Court would uphold this, to defend our borders. I mean, he has the last war that had a declaration of war from Congress in it was World War II. And we engage in a lot of military actions around the world. I think it can be done right on our border as part of the defense. Have the Seabees do it.
Okay, so where does he get the money? Where does he get the money to build the wall that you say he can build as national defense? Where does he take the money from?
The same place Reagan took the money to invade Grenada, the same place he took the money to bomb Syria. He has money to spend on national defense, and this is a much bigger problem of national defense. This is our people being attacked with chemical warfare, not allegedly, you know, Syrians.
And what about DACA, real fast? I know immigration's a big issue for you. I mean, even the Democrats didn't want DACA, and he was willing to give it away. What's that about?
I don't think he should have been willing. I mean, I think the opening gambit should be, we'll talk about DACA when we have a wall, but I'll leave that aside since now we have no funding for a wall and no funding for sanctuary cities, and he's only supposed to paint fences down by the San Diego border. I mean, it's unbelievable. They wouldn't even give him money for new Border Patrol agents. They wouldn't give him money for detention facilities, but all of this can be done under his powers as commander-in-chief if he cared and if he wanted to do it. Unfortunately, I think the fact that he signed this omnibus bill is the last straw, and this just says he never wanted to do it.
Disagree, but Ann Coulter, it's always good getting your perspective. All right, and Sarah Carter stops by Justice for tonight's panel. That's ahead. And next, former Donald Trump Deputy Campaign Manager David Bossie standing by with his take on the spending bill and much more as Justice rolls on.